Hello, 大家好, and Utaha fan. Hope you are having a nice day. Welcome to another random haul video. Today we're going to take a look at the Frieren Manga, Volume 1 to 12, as well as the Frieren Beyond Journey and Artwork book. I got into collecting the Frieren manga rather late, since I only discovered Frieren when the anime started airing last fall. I got this manga volume 1 to 11 from Amazon Japan. I like to buy my book from Amazon Japan. And then recently, of course, volume 12 came out, and I put up a short on it, which I'll put a link up above. Yeah, so you can obviously buy the English version as well in North America, but I like to collect the Japanese manga. So this is volume 1. I don't know what print this is. Definitely not first print, but this is what you can expect. You have this, wrapping paper. I'll take this off for now. And then the cover with the illustration looking great. Yeah, so if you have been watching the anime, like anime first viewer like me, you'll notice there's some difference between the anime and the manga. We'll go through each of the cover one by one as I ramble on. Yeah, some part of it, the adaptation, make it a bit more dramatic, like the fight between Frieren and Aora. That is peak anime. But in terms of the style, it's pretty close to the manga, so that's why I like about it. And the manga is very lovely to read over too, because sometimes there's some extra tidbit that doesn't make into the anime episode. Yeah, but that's as faithful as the adaptation is. I think the anime is actually better than the manga because the BGM is fantastic, right? And then the fight choreography and the animation quality by Manga Haul is just mad. If you're a Frieren fan, they are both like super fantastic. Yeah, so volume 4 is already at San when he briefly joined the party. So the anime is kind of adapting it in a pretty brisk pace, I would say, overall. Oops. We are just in the middle of the mage exam art, right? Which is about volume 5 in terms of the manga. Yeah, volume 5. So this is the initial fight, and then lovely episode there when Frieren break the barrier, and the fight with Duncan was just absolutely peak anime too. But when she break the barrier, I just wet my pants really. So we are at about volume 6 of the manga in terms of where the anime is right now. I believe we are in episode, what is 24 or 23? Yeah, I have to go back and check. Maybe more. So anime watcher, spoiler alert, right? From basically volume 6 onward, it's going to be spoiler. So if you don't want to be spoiled what's coming ahead, then maybe watch this later. So volume 7, they continue the journey on. I actually haven't read through of them in detail yet because I only got the volume recently myself. So, but as you can see, there's lots of material for the anime. Really, it could, at this pace, we could be looking at another 2 course season easily, right? Because we are at volume 12 already. I always love the smell of the Japanese manga. I think they smell fantastic. Print qualities are always superb when come to Japanese manga, and they're pretty affordable, right? Like 550 yen compared to the price of the manga you buy from Western, the adaptation. Of course, there's a translation fees, obviously. But you know, buy where you can, support your local shop, buy digital. Bookwalker have them, Amazon Japan have them too if you prefer digital. Personally, I like paper copy, I still prefer. So I believe they end up fighting another demon, one of the demon general later on. I'm trying not to look too far ahead because then it kind of spoils the anime. But it's hard, right, when you have the volume here. So I already glanced through them. If you're a manga reader, no spoiler on the comment, right? Yeah, so then we have volume 12, right? This is the latest volume now. Yeah. So I believe there's still a lot of back and forth, you know, between Frieren parting with the hero party, and then the way they kind of intersperse the current event with the past. That's one of the many things that Frieren did really well, and I think that's why it captivated a lot of the audience. Of course, there's a lot of life lesson, right, of each episode of volume of art. So that's why it's a great anime and manga. Before we look at the art book, which is kind of related to the manga, when I show you, see what I mean. I also got this actual book by Cosmic Mook. I don't recommend it. It's supposed to be some kind of encyclopedia of their journey so far, right? Character relation chart and the timeline, but unfortunately it's very low resolutions. I wish this is actually in a magazine size and it's layout better, right? It's just so text heavy. There's another book. I think that one also is kind of like a companion one. I should get that one later. I think that one have more pictures. So we'll put all this aside. I always don't know what to do with those sleeves. I don't throw them away. Comments below, let me know if you keep them or you toss them away. I'm kind of a hoarder that way. So then we have this lovely artwork, Beyond Journey and Frieren. So this one came out, I think a few months ago. So 2,270 yen. It's a pretty nice quality artwork. It had lots of illustrations. So for example, right, you see this is Frieren with Himo and the hero party, and then a lovely poster of Frieren in a flower bed, looking very lovely here. So if you flip to the back, you see how it ties to the manga, because at the back you see a not the Q&A, an index. Yeah, so the index, hopefully you can see the index. It tells you where each of the illustration come from, right? So you'll probably recognize, oh, those looks like the manga, right? Just because those are the color illustrations when it was serialized in the manga magazine. I forgot which one they were publishing. And then some additional information or illustration from other sources. So that's what's nice about those magazines, the Japanese stuff, they make good reference, right? So if you see something that fancy you can find a source. So I'll just take you to one example. For example, this one, you see it's page 40. Page 40, where'd it go? Yeah, so you see, right, this illustration here is actually the book cover of the manga volume, right? And then this first page, if you actually buy the magazine as they publish, you usually get 1 or 2 color pages, at least for the popular manga. So this is what you get in this art book. You get the original color pages back, as well as the titleless cover for some of them. If I pull I think that's volume 4, right? So you can see, right? So you get San and the party in the titleless. And then this page here, if you just buy the manga, I'll show you here, when they just enter the Duke place. Yeah, so this is the same page. So you can see same page, right? Same manga page. This is from volume 4. If you just buy the manga, those volume anyway, you don't get the color illustration anymore, right? It's become black and white or grayscale. It's pretty easy to tell which one is color or not, because it's have a darker color, right, when you look at it compared to the other page, right? So if you want to have the color version, getting the art book is a fantastic way to get that treatment again, right? Yeah, but moving on, we'll take a look at the rest, right? It got a lot more lovely illustrations. And then the manga first page. So some more lovely illustrations of poster style for Frieren and Fern and Stark. So a fantastic kind of almost a picture book for Frieren lovers, right? So tons to look at, right? More illustrations. That's a famous pose of Frieren here. And then Frieren and Aurora together looking very lovely, even though they're foe and not friend. So I'll just quickly flip through the rest so you can see what to expect when you buy this art book. There's a lovely shot of Fleming and Frieren and the Sele Great Mage at the back. This is when Frieren break the barrier and what a lot of people pan, right? That's just peak anime. Yeah, so a fantastic art book. Himo, the hero, and Frieren together in the far back. So I highly recommend you, and I guess we enter spoiler territory here now. If you don't want to be spoiled, spoiler alert. Yeah, so I don't know how many volume this illustration cover until. I don't think it's cover volume 12. Yeah, looks like it might be volume 11 from what I can see. So hopefully they come out more. Then you have some extra illustrations. I don't know who this person is, 88. Yeah, didn't really say. So I guess we'll find out later. Some more lovely illustrations of Frieren, Himo, the hero, and Frieren looking very lovely. And then Fern and Starkey, a boy. Duncan, I really like Duncan. Yeah, surprisingly. Initially I actually don't like him, but yeah, then some background art. Lots of stuff. Yeah, some more extra illustration, as you can see. And then there's a Q&A here. And then of course the index that I talk about. So yeah, I highly recommend you get this art book. or artworks if you're a Frieren fan. And there you have it. Sorry I ramble on a little bit, maybe too much this time, but I hope you enjoyed this video of this manga and artwork haul of Frieren. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Until next time, you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.